Hey, what's up guys? Troy here with The Driving Author, and today I'm going to teach you how to make an advertisement in your car to help you generate passive income. Let's go! Alright guys, as you can see here, I got my door open as if a passenger was going to come into my car, and you can see I've got two signs right here. I'm going to show you what this looks like actually. So when a passenger comes into my rideshare, they're going to immediately see two advertisements right here. This is great real estate for you guys, because if you have your own business you're trying to promote, or if you get another company to give you advertisement money, this is a great way to gain passive income. So here's a more in-depth look at my driving author promotion that I have hanging here. As you can see, I've got my free ride codes, which people love, and I also have my driver referral codes, which gives me money every time somebody reaches 30 rides when they use my code. This is huge, guys. It's going to gain you passive income while you're driving, which is something that you should aim to do. And as you can see, I have my logo right here, my slogan, and then I have just a quick bit about what I got going on here. It doesn't have to be your whole life. It just basically gives them what they need to know for coaching, to learn more about my books and promotions, or to talk about business. Contact me on my website. And then I also let them know right here that they can receive a signing bonus if they use my referral code. Guys, you have no idea how many times people comment on this and how easy it is to get those people to sign up for the free ride coupons or the driver referral codes, because they're the ones bringing it up. I've also got my books here. As you can probably guess from The Driving Author, I do have two books out, and one of them is The Venerate Order, and one of them is The Venerate Redemption. I just give a quick little blurb about it. I give two little reviews that I got from some reviewers. I got the social media right here, and then I also have it available on Amazon. So if anybody is ever interested in this, they always talk to me and they'll bring it up. I don't have to bring it up. I don't have to push my books on them anymore, because the advertisement is doing it for me in a way, so if they want to engage, they can. Now I'm just going to tell you really quickly a little bit all you'll need to do, and I'm going to show you actually how to make this on the computer soon. But all you're going to need is to get some string, get some of these eyelets, which you can get from Michael's or any sort of craft store, and then as far as the actual sign, once I had the actual JPEG and the PNG file made, I just took it straight to Staples, and they are able to laminate this for you at about $1.70 each. It's actually very cheap. So in total, this thing probably only cost me about $5 to make, and every time I get a driver to sign up and reach 30, I get $100. Okay guys, now that we have seen what the finished product does look like, I'm sure you're wondering how to do this. I would definitely recommend using a Photoshop or some sort of other photo editing, creating software, but I do not have that right now. So I'm going to be using Word to create this, just like I did out there. It's very simple and it doesn't take very long to create. So let's create a blank document. And what you're going to want to do, guys, is the first thing is you want to go to layout. And with layout, you make this landscape. It's personal preference of mine. I feel that the landscape is a better use of your space in the car, but that's something that you're going to have to decide. And then I also went to size and I resized this. So I made this 8 wide by 5 long. Again, some of your cars may be bigger, some may be smaller. You're going to have to go in and measure that. So once we change our width and our height, hit OK. And then as you can see, I am working with an 8 by 5 Word document right here. It is landscape. So In another video, I'm going to show you how to create your own logo, but for now, I'm just going to use my own logo that I've already created. It's very important for your branding. And as you can see right here, I have the PNG file. I highly recommend you get a PNG file. For those who don't know, PNG does not lose its quality no matter how big or small it is made. So now that we have our image in Word, thank you very much, computer, we're going to put this right in the front here, and we're going to send this to the back, and then I'm going to resize this. Again, this is not a complete 100% follow by follow instruction. This is just giving you an idea of what is possible. And I'm sure you can even freelance this. You can make somebody on a Fiverr.com make this for you. It's very simple, but if you want to save some money, do it yourself, I'm just showing you how to do that. So now that we're going to put this behind the text. So as you can see, if now that's behind the text, you can control or use the enter buttons to get below that logo. And then from here, I'm going to put in my free ride code. Tab over here too, put in my driver referral codes, and then I've got this for both Uber and Lyft, and right here would be your referral code and your driver code. They are different for Uber, and they are the same for Lyft. If I can spell here. So again, these are not my real codes. I'm just showing you how to do it. So as you can see here, I definitely bold and underline this so it grabs people's attention. And you'll have no idea how many people will comment on this. I've already had so many people say, oh my gosh, you got a free ride code? That's awesome. Boom, that's a 5-star ride. And they feel like they've gained something. And then with people that are looking to be drivers or just a little curious, that right there is key. But what we're going to do here is we're going to lower the spacing on here, gain some room. So if you didn't catch that, I just highlighted this, went to the paragraph section, this little button right here, and your spacing right here. After it's usually about 8 points, which is a little too big if you're trying to save some room, so it's going to be like around here. I just bring it to 0, so that saves you some room. So this is the first part right here. You got your logo, you got your free ride code, you got your driver referral code. Next part is important. You're going to say something around the lines of, for more tips, coaching, and I used the promotions about my services, books, and business inquiries. Actually, let's just get rid of tips. So for coaching, promotions about my services, books, and business inquiries, contact me through my website, and then www.thedrivingauthor.com. And then from here, I would also write something around the lines of promoting that signing bonus, because with the driver referral code right here, people may not completely understand that they get money for signing up for Uber. So you could put something along the lines of guaranteed $2,000 to $1,000 signing bonus with use of my driver referral code. And I make sure to highlight this too, guys, because that when people see numbers like that, they get curious. Even if they don't really even have any interest in signing up for Uber, maybe they know somebody that does. Okay? And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually bring this up a little bit, save some room here. And for demonstration purposes, I'm just going really fast. Thank you, computer. And then so now that we got our basic little promotion here, I'm going to center it so it looks nice. And this is not the exact same copy of what I have in my car, but this just gives you an idea of how easy it is to make. So now that we have this made, we're going to save it. And I'm sure you're wondering, well, Troy, Word can't make this into a PNG or a JPEG. That's fine. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So we're going to save this as a Word document. We're just going to save it on my desktop. Free ride codes. So we have this. I can't, oh, and before we get there, what you want to do for this next part is you want to insert a border, page border here. Okay, under Design tab, we're going to make a page border. It can be very just basic, like a box. And you're going to see why this is important. Because the converter that I use, the Zamzar, it's a free online file conversion. So www.zamzar.com. Like I said, when you don't have Photoshop, you got to get creative. So it's very easy. You just go here, you go to step 1, choose files, and oh, here we go. Boom, my Word document. And as you can see, it's pending. And what we want to do is we want to change this to a PNG file. And what they're going to do is they're going to send it to your email. So I'm going to use my email right here. It's order.at@gmail.com. And so what this site does is it will convert your Word document into a PNG file. And you can do this with a JPEG too. I don't know what's wrong with it. So as you can see, once you get the email back from Zamzar, you just click on the link that they provided here. And once you're here, you will just download now. Doesn't take very long. Open just to make sure it's cool. And it may take a little bit of finagling, but this will convert your Word document into a PNG file or a JPEG. And if you do not have the border around it, it's going to immediately just chop off everything. So, like I said, a very, very quick guide as to how to make this for yourself. Again, if you have Photoshop, I highly recommend using Photoshop because you can just make the JPEG or make the PNG file right from there. But get that PNG file, get that JPEG, take it to Staples. They can make that in less than 10 minutes. And they will also punch holes right here for you. One thing to add, guys, is I'm sure you're wondering, how do I get these codes, right? So what you do is you pull up the Uber app right here. Let me focus it. And as you can see, I got my location, but we're going to go right here. And this is the passenger app. And as you can see, you got a free ride thing that you can hit right here. That, oh my God, is your free ride code for the passenger app. Okay, now let's look at the driver app. So it pulls up, go to earnings, and then it should be under invites. Boom, there's your code. This is for Uber. Now with Lyft, it is the exact same thing. As you can see, usually there's a little thing up there. Right up here is your code. And that code is the same for the driver app as well, which is kind of nice. Alright, stop bugging me. There, you see your code is right there. So it is under the earnings. Alright, hey guys, thanks for taking the time to check out my video. I hope that you like it, and if you have any questions, leave some comments in the comment box below. I will get back to them as best as I can. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to anybody that you know would be interested in ride sharing and how to increase their profits. And then stay tuned for more videos from the Driving Author. Thank you.